And we're live.
Awesome.
All right, so
Hey,
would you like to
everybody. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was going to say, hey, everybody, I'm Sammy Joe from Jezebel. I'm super happy to be on here.
So how did you guys get your name?
Oh my gosh, that's such a funny question. Actually, prior to the guys that I'm in a band with now, I had different musicians backing me at the time, and we all joined together, and the name was kind of already established because the drummer's wife had a horse named Jezebel. So it kind of got named after the horse, and then just those musicians didn't really work out with me. So I kind of took the name with me when I went, because I was the face of Jezebel. I had put in all the money into Jezebel, and we kind of just agreed that would work out that way. So originally it came from a horse's name, and I know a lot of people get it mixed up with like the Bible, which we do spell it differently than the Bible and stuff, all that craziness. So we just kind of go off the Urban Dictionary definition for that.
I'm going to throw a tough question at you. What do you want to leave as your legacy?
Honestly, I mean, I really need to think more into that. I really just want to leave my mark on this world. I really need to get more originals out there. I know I have my Kicking Down the Walls original, which is a girl power song. I pretty much want everybody just to remember me for being really raw, really real, very outspoken, very honest. Like I said, I really would like to get some more originals out and leave them imprinted in this earth, and hopefully make it somewhere in the music business more than I already have.
So I heard you started when you were 15 singing.
Yes, I did. I've been singing my entire life, but I really got out there singing karaoke and stuff when I was 15 years old.
What's your go-to karaoke song?
Oh my gosh. I was raised up like really like in the backwoods country. So I mean country, like Miranda Lambert, like Gunpowder Lead, totally my go-to song. But like I'm at do with the rock now and stuff like that. There's just more energy in it and stuff like that. So I mean, I like singing anything fun, upbeat, very like danceable, just very I like those songs that have personality in them that you can just put out in attitude.
I know you're a big Shinedown fan. What's your favorite song?
Oh my gosh, I love Shinedown. Shinedown's my favorite. Sound of Madness is definitely my favorite. One of my favorites. And then I like Monster, their newer song Monster. I just got to see them in concert actually twice this month, and it was just absolutely incredible, and it's so much different seeing them in person.
Are you going to see well, they're doing an acoustic set. It's just, what do you call it, two of the members?
Yeah, like a duo, an acoustic duo. I have not seen that yet, but I would like to. I know that some of their tickets can get a little pricey there. So.
Yeah. If you weren't doing music, what would you be doing?
I don't know. When I first started being a musician, I was actually going to college for to be a veterinarian. I had graduated school. I was doing the music while I was in high school or whatever, but I still had plans to go to college and be a veterinarian. And then I just fell so much in love with music after working with a lot of the local bands. I got more involved in that. So I feel like if I wasn't doing music, I probably would have went to school to be a veterinarian. If I stopped doing music now, I couldn't even imagine that possible in my head. I don't know what I would do. So I don't know. It's a good question.
If you could pick your own bill, who would you want to tour with?
Oh my gosh, there's so many amazing artists artist, I don't even know. Shinedown for sure. I would love to open up for them. Or even maybe some of like the female legends in the rock business, like Lita Ford or Vixen or any of them, Pat Benatar. I mean, just there's so many incredible, talented musicians out there. I would be honored to open up for any of them.
So I saw that you were doing modeling / makeup. Are you still doing that?
Yes, I do model as much anymore. I do modeling on the side, bikini modeling, just basic modeling. And then I do sell Mary Kay. Cosmetics is my line. And we sell like skincare and makeup and all that goodness. So I still do that on the side.
With your songwriting, do you is it personal stuff or is it stories you've heard?
Well, the song that I have out right now is called Kicking Down the Walls. Lisa Lee Martin is a good friend of mine, and she's also a director. She wrote that song for me. It's more of a personal song. I had a really rough childhood growing up, and adulthood has been very rough as well. I'm sure most adults can relate to that. So it's just a song about going through all the obstacles and kicking down every single wall that you get into and just to keep going. So I mean, they definitely can be personal. I have a song that I would like to write in honor of my mom that passed away. And then we just got some other songs that relate to the band. So some are personal, some are not. Just really depends on the mood and whatnot.
Something I didn't know. You're an artist as well?
Yes, I paint.
What is your favorite thing to paint? People, landscapes, or
I like painting like landscapes. I like doing funky art, more crazier art, more stuff that like people are not really used to like buying and hanging up on their walls. I like colorful stuff, so stuff like that. I'm actually working on a music painting right now, so I'm excited to finish that one.
do you have a favorite artist?
Um, Shinedown for sure. So Brent, his vocals are incredible. But actually, I like Miranda Lambert. I really like her attitude. I like her outlook on life. I follow her social media pages and stuff like that, and I just like how real she is. For like most celebrities, they can be kind of big-headed and kind of like closed off from the world, and I just like how open she is with her fans and personable. I think that's very important.
Well, when I meant artist, meaning painting, so you know.
Paintings, I don't know. I don't have a particular artist in mind. I have a local artist called Ayla D. Care. She lives in California, and she's not famous by any means, but she should be. She's an incredible painter. Just the way she like looks out on stuff and then just puts them on a canvas is incredible to me. So she's definitely pretty amazing.
Do you see doing this for the rest of your life?
Absolutely. I couldn't imagine not being on stage. When you go through the week, and I mean, everybody deals with something during the week. And then when I get on that stage, it's just the most unimaginable feeling. It's unexplainable. Everything just goes away. Like, I love being on stage. I definitely couldn't imagine never doing it.
All right, we have a fan question. What kind of style do you think her painting, as I can't read this correctly, sorry. It's going too fast. Okay, so what type of painting do you think that you're related to? Like what kind of painting? Like color? I mean, water, paint, regular chalk.
I like acrylic paint. I like working with the acrylic paints. I just feel like they're easier to work with. I hate oil. I don't like working with oil paint. I just feel like it takes forever to dry.
So, what was your favorite Saturday morning cartoon?
That's a hard one. I don't know. I haven't watched cartoons in so long. I know, like, they don't have. I feel like the cartoons are just not as good as they used to be. Can't say my favorite cartoon, but I really liked like Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network growing up.
Another fan question: what is your dream vacation?
Ooh, uh, my dream vacation, Ireland. I would love to go to Ireland and just see the people there and go into the bars, bar hop there, and just see the land that they have there. It's so beautiful. So that would definitely be my dream vacation.
All right. So, since MTV is not MTV anymore, did you ever picture yourself being on MTV?
When I was a little girl, I used to like joke around in my room with I have a twin sister. And me and my
Oh,
twin sister used to act like we actually dressed up as like rock stars during Halloween when we were little. I actually have these little composition books where I used to like write down lyrics from other singers and we used to like play in front of my big mirror that I had in my room and we would think that we were these superstars. So, I mean, we always joked about being on MTV and stuff like that. We'd always put it on our TVs and play around and sing along to it. So, I don't know if I ever thought about being on it, but we did like definitely joke about it. So,
you ever record any of it?
I never recorded any of it. I wish I did. I have the composition book somewhere around here. I don't know where. I got to find it and post it. It'd be funny to see.
Uh, Okay, one fan question: when will we hear an original song?
Hopefully soon. Me and my guitar player Johnny, we're actually talking about getting an EP together with like 3 to 6 songs. So hopefully soon. I do have a title and name in mind. I don't want to come out with yet because I don't want anybody to steal it because it's not copyrighted. So so hopefully I'll be able to come out with that soon and hopefully before I'm 25, before July of next year. I'm praying.
July what?
16th, July 16th. Hopefully before July 16th, I have an EP out.
I'm on the first.
Really? Oh, July
Yeah,
babies are the best,
yeah.
aren't they?
Are you thinking about doing a music video for "Kick Down the
Yes,
Walls"?
we are. We were gonna do it last year, but with like the pandemic and stuff like that, because of Kicking Down is gonna be in a movie. Kicking Down the Walls is gonna be in a movie called Hunting, or a series called Hunting Jessica, and it's gonna be in a movie called The Gateway. The director is also the one who wrote my song with me, so I'm gonna work with her as far as the music video goes. So we're kind of just waiting for them to be released and then her to have some free time to work with me on that. So hopefully this pandemic stuff just kind of blows over because that's kind of messing some stuff up.
Yes, it is. So, what was your emotion when you found out that your song was going to be in a movie or Netflix?
Oh my gosh, I was so excited. I could not believe it. And I can't believe I'm gonna have a movie credit now. Like I'm so shocked because not everybody writes their first original and then it goes into a movie or a series. I mean, that's a huge opportunity. And I'm really hoping that opens up some doors for me. But even if it doesn't, I'm just really excited and really honored and blessed.
All right, two fan questions. Would you go to Nashville to record?
I haven't been to Nashville to record, but I definitely would keep that in mind. I have spoke to somebody about possibly recording a cover and releasing it out there, so it definitely could be in the future.
Next question from a fan: where do you see yourself in 5 years?
I don't know. I'm such an overthinker. I'm hoping that I own my
Hmm.
own home in 5 years. I wanted a couple albums out in 5 years. I do want to be touring. in 5 years. I would love to get to different states. I know we were talking about that as well. We were gonna book some venues in different states before the pandemic, and then the pandemic kind of happened, so that slowed it down a little bit.
What is your favorite movie?
The Outsiders. I really love The Outsiders. I like those old movies. Like, just such a good movie.
The book was so much better, though.
Oh my gosh, yes. We actually had to read it in seventh grade, I believe it was. That was I love that week. We got to read the book and then we got to watch the movie the next week. It was great. Books are always better.
So, what clique were you in high school?
I think I was a little mixture of all of them. I was kind of a troublemaker in high school. My mouth got me in trouble a lot. Anytime anybody tried me at school, I would definitely be right out there saying what I had to say. I mean, my mouth still kind of gets me in trouble now. I'm just very, very outspoken. I think I was just in the clique of everybody. I kind of got along with everybody. I'm a social butterfly, so anybody that gets along with me, I kind of get along with them.
If you could pick anybody alive or dead, who would you want to feature with?
That's a good question. I'd have to say Chester Bennington from Linkin Park because I've always just really wanted to see him live. I never got the chance to. I just think he's an incredible artist. I liked his energy on stage, his energy when he was in his songs. So I wish if they could bring the dead back, I would love to work with him.
If you had to pick your last meal, what would it be?
Lobster and like steak or something. like a good meal. With some buttery lobster boiled. Yes.
Trying to read some of these comments so I can, if there's any questions here.
They go so fast, don't they?
Yes, they do. That's why.
It's hard to keep up.
Okay, what is the chance of you singing I'm the Highway?
On the highway. I don't know that song.
So probably not likely. Do you have any pets?
I don't. I used to have a mini potbelly pig, but he passed away like probably a few months ago. So that was my last pet, and I haven't got any since. Can't have dogs where I live because the landlords just won't allow it.
I'm pretty sure we went over this one, but what got you into music?
My fiance actually got me. My husband at the time, he's my husband now. He was my fiance at the time, not even my fiance at the time, but he really got me into music. I've always been involved in music. My grandma, my siblings always say that I've always remembered just singing in the car and singing in the room and just singing wherever you went. And I know even like I was in Girl Scouts, even they said something about that. And I don't really remember that much, but I was always really skittish and very shy until I got into the music world. It's boosted my confidence a lot. But my fiance or my husband got me out there, and he really got me doing the karaoke, got me singing with the local bands, really boosted my confidence and just kind of pushed me because he knew I could do it. I didn't know I could do it at the time.
Some just asked, what do you play for an instrument?
I don't play any instruments right now. My vocals are my instrument. I know how some people will be like, oh no, that's not an instrument, but yes, they very are, and it's actually your physical body. I own just about every instrument there is. I just don't play any of them. I don't know how I have the patience to learn these songs, because kudos to people that have patience to learn instruments, because it's hard. I've worked on the guitar a little bit, but I definitely can't say I'm a guitar player.
You can't play Mine, though.
Hey, I can play Mine. That's easy.
It's the same. All right. At this time, I'm actually going to flip it on you. You can ask me anything.
Okay. Why did you want to do this? Why did you want to do this interview with me?
Because I heard one of your songs, and I thought it would be a very interesting interview.
Let's see. I'm bad at interviewing. Let's see. What do you like most about Jezebel?
The energy.
Yeah. We definitely gel very well together.
Very good vibes. Okay, this is a good question. Somebody, are you still carrying around those fuzzy nuggets?
So the other day I went on a walk. Me and my husband went to a park, Holden Park in Inverness, and it was a little chilly out, so I had a big coat on. And I went live while I went for my walk, and I was talking to everybody, and I had chicken nuggets in my pocket. I know it sounds so weird. I promise they weren't just like loose chicken nuggets in my pocket. They were in a chicken nugget box, but I was full, so I stuck my chicken nuggets in my in my pocket. So no, they're eaten.
And somebody said in the same pocket there was a rock.
Yes, we were looking. People paint rocks and they hide them around the parks around here, and then you can find them. Kind of like an Easter egg hunt. So we were finding rocks on the live video, and that was put in my pocket so I could take pictures of them and post them on the Facebook page that they have.
So where's your favorite place to get nuggets from? Since that's a thing.
I'd say Burger King's the cheapest, but I really like McDonald's nuggets. I think they have good nuggets. Not the best food there, probably not the best for your stomach, but pretty good nuggets.
Except for your own band, what band do you think is underrated?
Like local or like famous?
Either? Or both?
Locally, I don't want to name names, but locally, I feel like there's a lot of underrated bands. I feel like they should be making a lot more than they are. I don't know if it's just the bars not like wanting to put in the money. I know some people are like, don't say stuff about the bars, but I don't care. I'm outspoken. I feel like some of the bars just don't realize the talent that is in these bands and the work that it is that comes into going to play. Not only are you up there for 4 hours, but you have all this expensive equipment that you have to buy, and the travel time there and the travel time home and all the promotion and everything like that. I feel like a lot of the bands around this area are not paid what they deserve or recognized for what they deserve. There's definitely bar owners that do, so I don't want people to think that I'm like talking smack about bar owners, because I'm definitely not. That's not my intention. But I feel like a lot of the bands around here are definitely underpaid and underrated.
Then on the other hand, I guess famous bands that you think are underrated.
Shinedown. Like, I couldn't believe how many people didn't know about them. When I went live at the concert and stuff, a lot of my fans and followers said that they've never heard about Shinedown, and I was just kind of surprised because Shinedown's been around for a very long time, and I just think they're very talented. They've gone through a lot. They've gone through a lot of changes in the band too, so I'm just kind of surprised there. And Vixen, I feel like nobody like Vixen's such an older band, but they're still touring, and I mean for their age and stuff, they still look incredible. Their energy's just still amazing. They sound incredible, so I kind of think they're a little underrated.
Another fan question: which singer do you think you cover the best?
That's a little hard. I really do think that I do Evanescence is a very hard. Amy Lee is just a very hard singer to do any of her songs. Really, they're just very high. They're not easy, and I think I do Bring Me to Life pretty well. So, not to toot my own horn, but toot toot.
Another fan question: what is your opinion on the new songs of today?
Oh. I listen to everything. I even listen to like the ghettoist rap. I'll go from listening to like ghetto rap to country to like Beethoven. I listen to everything, but I definitely feel like music doesn't have the heart and soul and everything that it used to. Like it doesn't have the morals, it doesn't have the heart, and it doesn't have the soul like it did back then. Like just the style of music is just very different as well. I don't feel like there's like a bunch of different genres anymore.
Since you do Evanescence, do you ever think about doing Hailstorm?
Yes, we do. We do a one hailstorm. We throw it in every now and then. I just know she's a very, very difficult, very, very difficult to recreate and recover. Her vocals are incredible, and the way she screams is just wow. Like, can't imagine.
Just reading some of these comments to see if there's anything. All right, since you're kind of on the young side, do you remember Celebrity Deathmatch?
I don't.
So I can't answer that question. Okay, what was your favorite moment on stage and then your worst moment on stage?
Favorite moment on stage is just about every single time. I just love being up there with my guys. But like my favorite moment on stage ever, it wasn't with my band. I know it sounds bad, but we were over at Oktoberfest and I got to sing the national anthem in front of like 10,000 people. So, I mean, that was definitely my most favorite. Just them singing along with you and everything was incredible. My least favorite time, I wasn't really on stage at the time, but I was performing. I kind of went out in the crowd and I had a drink thrown at my head. So that was not fun at all. I've had a couple experiences like that. So not fun.
What celebrity death hit you hardest?
Definitely Linkin Park, Chester Bennington. That was so sad. And then the way that he passed away was just even more awful. And I really wanted to see him. He was right up there with Shinedown. So I mean, that was really hard.
And I was about to ask this question anyway. What is your most embarrassing moment on stage?
Oh my gosh. Okay, we were actually just looking at this video, and the video's out there. I won't tell anybody where it is. But I was in the middle of singing the national anthem in front of like Oktoberfest. Like I said, there was 10,000 people there. I actually did it every day for a week. So it was just one of those days, and my throat was really dry. My allergies were really acting up, and right in the middle of the song, I kind of like gulped, like slash hiccuped and burped at the same time, and it was really bad. Like right in the middle of the national anthem, yeah, not good. So that was pretty embarrassing.
So what do you do when you're not singing?
When I'm not singing, I pretty much just run a bunch of errands. I sell merch. I sell my makeup, my Mary Kay, skincare. I paint. Just do stuff like that.
What is your favorite cover to do and your least favorite?
Least favorite, I know everybody loves this song, but Dirty Deeds. Like I just feel like every band does that song. It's kind of like an overrated song. um my favorite song is definitely Bring Me to Life. I just feel like it's so much fun. I could never ever get like tired of that song. It's just such a good song.
Okay, so what song do you cover song that you think another band did better than the original?
Um hmm. I don't know. I don't remember the name of the song, but there's a band called Sinner and his name's Steve Schaefer. And
Hmm.
he is like he sings so he's another local band around the Tampa area, and he just sings so incredible. I feel like he sings all these rock songs and he's just so much better than the vocalist. Like I could listen to him all day long. He's so good.
If you can cover a cartoon theme song, what would it be?
Hmm. Does like the beginning of Grease count?
It's not a cartoon, but
The beginning is I don't know. That's a hard one. I really have to think about that one.
what is the most famous group that you've opened up for?
Well, not many people know, but when I was first starting out, I wasn't in a band. I was just kind of doing solo things and then guest singing with most people. But I got to open up for Confederate Railroad. I got to be in the lineup to open up for Confederate Railroad, and I just sang to like tracks. So that was pretty cool. Kind of like a great opportunity, not being able to have anybody back me and being able to sing to tracks to open up for somebody like that. So that was awesome.
Who's the most famous person you've met?
I've met quite a few famous people, but Frankie Banali, I know he's not here with us anymore. So God bless his soul, but I got to meet him and that was really cool. What an honor to meet a legend like that.
All
And
right.
Artemis Pyle, I've met him. I've got to play on stage with him. He is the drummer for Leonard Skinner, and I got to sing Simple Man with him, which was a complete honor. I got to speak with him afterwards, and just the words he said to me was so nice, and especially someone being in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, that's huge. So that was really cool.
Fan question: how do you deal with crowds throwing drinks at you or disrespecting you at a show?
A couple times I've just kind of like let it go. I would be lying if I haven't said a couple times I've gotten on the mic and said a little bit of something. But I never like really get like violent or anything like that. I kind of just let the security handle it. I say what I gotta say, and I let the security handle it just so it doesn't get out of control. And you gotta stay professional still. I mean, yeah, it pisses me off, but what are you gonna do? Like,
If you could play anywhere, where would you want to play?
Nashville. I really want to get into Nashville just because it's Music City there. All the bars there, everybody. I just see all my musician friends posting stuff, and a lot of people have asked me to come over there. So I would really like to go to Nashville.
Okay, at this time, I would like you to tell everybody where you can be followed and And what else is coming up?
So this Friday we're at Gill Dogs in Newport Richey from 7 to 11. So definitely come see us there. It's a new place for us. It's kid friendly there as well. And then Sunday it is kid friendly as well, and it's going to be a big benefit for the Purple Heart veterans. So we're going to honor them with guitars. They pay for guitar lessons, and they just raise a lot of money for them, which is Heartstrings for Heroes Foundation. I'm also part of that foundation, and Wade Whiskey is the co-owner and CEO of that event. So I'm really excited to be a part of that. And you can follow us on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram at Jezebel Rocks. And then I have my personal page, Sammy Joe Artist, or Sammy Joe _artist on Instagram. So we have quite a few places you can follow us. But Facebook, we're more like, we post all our shows live every single weekend there, and we do a lot more promoting and stuff there. So.
All right, I would like to thank you for your time, and I will let you know when this is up on YouTube and possibly radio.
Yes, thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it.
Have a great night.
You too.